Hello everyone, my name is Catherine, and today I am going to show you the cutting of this soap that we poured the other day. It didn't pour how I was hoping, but that's alright. I'm hoping it'll still turn out cool. So the first thing that we need to do is unmold it. I'm just going to take my mold over and slide it out. My silicone liner leaked a little bit. That's alright, we'll just set that aside for now. It'll be scrap soap for something else. And then what we're going to do is just loosen the loaf from the mold. So just each side and the ends, and set this out of the way and turn this over and just let it rest there for a moment and just lift the silicone off of it. Haha, okay. All right. So I'm going to set my silicone liner aside and take a look at this soap. Scrap bits of paper around. Okay, it's still a little soft, but we poured it very, very soft, so that's not surprising. Let's roll it over. Okay, and then grab our cutter and just take a slice right off the end. And try and make it sure it stays up and down. Sometimes it doesn't. And the end doesn't have too much color to it. Not a lot of gradients, but I'm hoping when we get into it, that will change. Because as it pushed up the sides, it also pushed up the ends. So the ends shouldn't have too much color to them. That's not terribly surprising. I do have a soap cutter like box, but it's straight and I want this to be crinkle cut. So I'm not using that here, which means I've got to just mark out where I want the cuts and then hope I can press straight down from the top. To mark where I want the cuts, I'm going to take a ruler and just set it down and with a skewer, mark every inch. There we are, just all the way down. And because we'll be cutting through these marks, that shouldn't matter. And I'm going to do it at one side and then also at the other. That way I can make sure my cuts don't end up at an angle, hopefully. Like you do when you were cutting paper and you wanted to make sure that your line ended up straight. You'd mark several points and you'd line up across them. So there we are. Okay, and then get my ruler out of the way and start cutting. My hands are getting all soapy. This is maybe a little bit too soft still, but it is what it is. We are cutting. Go. All right, at the 1 inch mark and just straight up and down as possible, hopefully. Okay, and now, haha, I can tell already that's looking interesting. Okay, so look at that. It's not quite the gradient we were hoping for, but we've got a sort of back and forth U-shaped pattern in this. I am not upset about that. I kind of like it. Let's keep cutting and see how it changes. Go. Line up both marks. And then as straight up and down as possible. Just slow and steady. And Yep. Those lovely U shapes are still coming in. Liking it a lot. Ooh, come on, you. Ooh, that ended up with a dot right at the top there. Go. Okay, come on, you. Separate off. Just gently. There we go. Okay. It had developed some suction. Ah, look, that ended up with a pocket of lighter color right there. How interesting. Yeah, those are turning out really nicely. They're not what I wanted, but they are lovely. Go. Ooh, that's going to be in the way. I don't want to nick the bottom of that bar there. All right. Go. Oh, look. It got like this sort of half circle in there, because the darker color sank lower than the color that was poured before it. Oh, we should probably be standing these up. We'd have more space. Go. Very soft still. Okay. And it's just the right amount of vanilla scent too. Like, I can only just smell it, which is what I prefer. I don't like my scents in my soap to be overwhelming. Ah, can you see that? Go. These are turning out really cool looking, I think. I'm very happy with how these turned out. That blue turned out more purple than I was expecting. It's sort of almost like a blueberry mash color. You know how it ends up purple when you squish it all together? Like blueberry juice is purple. That blue dye ended up way purpler. More purple. Ah. Ooh. Ended up way more purple than I was anticipating. There we go. Nudge that other bar there. Just kind of trying to... Oh, that one turned out with really clear rings. And very even, too. So it's not what I wanted, but I'm happy with it. I'll try again to get the gradient that I was looking for. Now I know I've got to mix it thicker. I was worried it was going to get too thick and was going to set up in the pitcher before it poured. Because of that, I've had that happen before, and then it kind of just pours out chunky when you over-saponify. Ooh, those ones went way deep. All in all, I'm liking this set. We'll see how these last couple turn out. The end one's probably not going to be anything spectacular, like the first thin cut wasn't, but we shall see. All right, come on, you. Ooh. There we go. Unstick. Oh, that turned out really clear. Although I kind of like the more back and forth of that side. Last couple cuts. Come on, you. Oh, square. That's different. Oh, that end turned out very, very clearly lined. All right, and then last cut on the end, just to crinkle the end up as thin as possible while still leaving the crinkle. Oh, come on. I don't think I got it all the way down. I didn't. Okay, retry. Do over. Do over. Nope. Further. All right. Last attempt. For realsies this time. For all of the marbles. There we go. All right. Got the crinkle all the way to the bottom, but like I thought, nothing spectacular on the end, although the inside side turned out very square. That is how our soap pour turned out. Not, like I said, not what I wanted, but not mad about it either. We've got a bit of extra mush at the end here. See if I can't roll it into something fun looking. An egg? I'm not very good at molding by hand soap. It's so sticky, it doesn't... Oh, I know what we'll do. Let's try a rose. Okay, do a center. And pull off some petals. Ooh, this is too sticky. It's not going to work. I can tell already. Yeah, see? Oh well. I'll set that aside and then I'll grind it up and make it into something else. Probably laundry soap. I'll probably just shape it up and make it into laundry soap. But there we are. That's what it turned out like. If you saw one that you particularly liked, let me know what your favorite bar is in the comments below. I am always happy to hear from you. Ooh, remember to subscribe, and I will see you guys all next time. Bye!